indeed.
Indeed.
Now, before we head off into any main story stuff, I've been doing a lot of running around. But before that, we're gonna go pick up one my DLC companion. Well, my only DLC companion.
What now? No, I don't think so. Sorry.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no, I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service. A Grey Warden? That's quite impressive, isn't it? My word. I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you consider helping a fellow out? Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could? Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away. The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes? The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by Darkspawn. But you're a Grey Warden, however. Darkspawn aren't an issue for you, are they? The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say? Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Ambush! Wolves! And bear traps. Hey, man, why are the dogs so loud in this game? Okay. Just so she has a head injury. Yeah, every time one of your companions go down, they get back up when the fight's over. Looks like she can't disarm anything. The trap she just yet. They have like some kind of injury. That's what the injury kits are for. The traps are actually for the wolves, not for us. It even says it right here. There's a sign here that warns you about the wolves, and there's a sign here that warns you about the traps. That's a little funny.
Can't do that.
But it's only on one side. It's not on that side. You think they'll put signs on both sides? To mention before I move on, might as well say it now, is that in this game, if your main character falls, it doesn't matter. You still continue to play. It's only when all your characters in your party fall, that's when you lose and you get game over.
Here they come.
Darkspawn sends us.
Come on.
Very well. Miss. Begun. Very well.
No, they just leveled up. No, you can't level up until these Darkspawn are dead. Boom! To the face. Alright, let's see what we got here. Leave that out. As you see, she's got, for specialization, she's got Shapeshifter, Spirit Healer, Arcane Warrior, and Blood Mage. Arcane Warrior is kind of a mix between a warrior and a mage. It's like warrior mage kind of type thing. I'm actually gonna get I'm gonna try to get that because it's actually a good thing. Cause
What
Lily,
now?
would you do the honors?
What now?
Thank you. It's what it does is it absorbs the essence of a dead body and gives her mana. I'll let Lily lead the way, just in case there's something that needs lockpicking. And I know her real name, and I've already explained it once before that I cannot say her real name. I get tongue-tied every time I try.
I finished.
So I just call her Lily. Okay? Get over it. That's her nickname.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here, of all places.
On closer inspection, it appears to be a golem like those few that remain in Orzammar, but obviously damaged and I don't know what that word is. By inactivity. Nothing happens. Apparently neither the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. I guess we have to go inside and look to see if we can find anybody. Really?
What's next?
There you go. Let's have the dog lead the way.
I see them. Down floor. What now?
Oh, I forgot when I was at the camp. I forgot to check to see if anybody leveled up. You should always do that. When you go back to camp, between missions, you should always check to see if anybody's leveled up. Not as good as what she's wearing, but I prefer her in the light armor. Lead the way.
Here they come.
Now, I'm making this all look easier than it actually is. If I had this on normal difficulty, I would have been getting my butt kicked right about there.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the band, were you? To save us?
I doubt anyone thought you were alive.
I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm looking for whoever owned that statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him, just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work, nothing happened.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
How do you even know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
What killed this men who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier. I had the key for that. But the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
Alright, I'll go find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Rescue mission away!
I shall do it.
Well, that explains what killed that guy. Demons!
Shall be done.
I am done with that one. I am here.
It's done.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees?
Now, be careful what you say here.
Oh, look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Good, you're safe. Your father's worried.
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting.
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
The cat talks?
Of course, silly.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
I don't think talking to this creature is safe, Honora.
Oh, bug whistles, you're just no fun. I'm going to ignore you now.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
Stranger that finds you very interesting.
Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
That you have the girl? You mean possess her?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
I let you go, but you need to leave the girl.
But I do like this one.
I like you too, Kitty.
But if it means escaping this prison, I am willing to leave on my own. I agree to your terms. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting. Kitty is going to be free. I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Alright, I'm going to have my group hold here. Now, as you see, the flames start back there, and you need to get the flame up there. Now, there is a faster way to do it than what I'm about to do it, but I kind of forgot. Let's say look it up. But I don't want to waste you guys' time looking at the screen for 5 seconds while I look it up on the computer.
I like it when Kitty sings to me. Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
No, wrong tile. That one. No, not that one. Dodo head. Actually, you know what? Let's turn these around. No. God.
Kitty says Brown
Take
Bill
that
had locked her up
pointer
in the
down.
coop. Isn't that awful?
The sucks is you have to move one tile at a time.
Kitty is my best friend.
You have to be careful though, because you touch the fire, you burn.
I was
It just sounds pretty obvious, but it's true. No.
Tell me a story.
There we go.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
That out of the way. Ow.
Kitty is my best friend.
And there we go. Hold on before the cutscene ensues. That way I can go back to Lord of the Ring and do that first.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty, what's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Keep your hands off the girl, demon.
I have changed my mind. I like the girl. I do not think I will find another like her.
Oh, so I get to go with you after all?
No, I won't let it.
Ugh, I will take her anyhow. She is mine.
Kitty, you're scaring me. I won't let you inside me. I won't.
Careful. I think they've seen us.
Haley Morgan, you're not gonna like that.
Away with you!
I didn't think you consulted the demons, Morgan. Goes better with the armor than that other helmet did. The other helmet looked ridiculous.
Very well. As you say, we fight for honor. Shall be done. It has begun.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Doolan Han. If you still want the bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Okay. How you know I'm not a mage?
It thinks these crystals are simply for show, I see. Huh. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is there something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
What? Why?
Oh, go on. It will be fun.
Okay. If you have Alistair with you, you can tell it to attack Alistair, and Alistair's like, "Hey!"
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken.
Okay, shouldn't that make you happy about that?
I suppose if I can be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what shall I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
Bless me. Ooh, watch me get... I can think of many uses of a personal golem.
May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful?
I'm a Grey Warden. I need aid against the Blight.
It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You gonna call me it?
Yes, very likely.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Was that not enough?
Okay, you're welcome to come with me.
I will follow it about then. For now, I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Dorn. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Yes, I finally figured out how to say his name.
Yes.
No, I didn't have to put Shell in my party to leave the area, but there's a funny little cutscene that happens.